and I'm living in a nightmare neighborhood.
It's really scary.
For years, these neighbors have been watching the city's homeless crisis spread across parts of southeast Portland. Now it's right outside their front door.
I want to cry. I just want my house back.
Christina Hartnett lives on 80th and Powell, where a majority of the campers stay.
My lawn is now becoming a public bathroom.
She fears leaving her house just to go to work.
And it is scary when you have grown men meth raging in your driveway. The last thing I feel safe doing is going out and saying, hey, can you please move so I can go to work?
Calling the police and city is an everyday chore with little reward.
So far, no one has come to help us.
Central City Concern Clean Start crews assessed this site Thursday. It was one of about 1,900 other campsites reported just this week. In the past 10 days, they found 272 encampments that pose a greater health and safety risk, which is why they haven't removed the camps in this neighborhood. But just getting the city to come out and assess it has been a full-time job.
I have to report from like four different bureaus, and then I have to report that report to a report, and then I have to report that report to a second report, and it's the only way to get any kind of traction.
I feel like nobody hears us. Nobody cares about us.
This mother didn't want to be identified on camera, afraid of retaliation from those living on the streets. She rarely lets her children outside to play.
It's very sad, because they're just kids, so they want to play.
I don't know where they're coming from.
Tess has lived in this neighborhood for 35 years. These boards now cover her front door windows after they were smashed by those living on the streets. She also installed security cameras around her house.
Scared. Most of all scared because I don't know what they're going to go next.
It's also affecting a nearby restaurant.
I've come into the bathroom and found people standing there in their underwear scrubbing up in the sink in a sports bar in the bathroom. It unnerves our customers when they pull in and they see people overdosing on the sidewalks out in front of our restaurant.
I sleep right here in the back seat.
Jennifer Suprick is 43 years old.
I'm an addict, and my family doesn't condone it.
She lives in this broken down van on the Southeast Powell Boulevard frontage road.
So I just lay the seats down and we climb in the back.
It's one of the areas neighbors are afraid to go.
I mean, we can coexist. It's just a matter of some homeless people they're resentful towards the neighborhood because of the way they treat them.
I think that it's not always what it seems. You know, we aren't always what we seem.
Brendan Harvey has spent most of his life in and out of homelessness.
So usually it has something to do with relapse, and after a relapse, you know, my housing usually falls out from under me, and then I usually have nowhere to turn.
He understands why neighbors are frustrated.
So I feel like they have a right to be upset.
He's seen firsthand the increase in violence from some of the campers.
I feel like it's just gotten more bold, more rash, you know. People aren't as afraid to do things that are, you know, have to do with criminality.
It is going to take one of us getting severely hurt or killed before they will do anything to come help us.
Meanwhile,
please come help me.
Does our city do something about it? Are they doing something about these people that need some help?
This never-ending cry for help continues.
It's just been going on so long now that we're all over it. They're over it, we're over it, everybody's over it.
Now, the city only has the resources to remove about 50 encampments a week, and they say that they assess each report about 48 hours after they get it, and they receive hundreds of reports for high-risk camps every day. Ashley?
Yeah, Blair, you feel for everybody there. Thank you.